to pass off to a Power Ranger.
Yes!
So,
That
It
was
doesn't
cool,
get any
right?
cooler than that. Another big event that's in town this week of Collective Con. It's over at the Morocco Shrine Auditorium.
You got it. And Johnny Yong Bosch is going to be there at Collective Con, and he's making a pit stop right here with us on First Coast Living First. So we're
What's
super
up?
excited.
You're the Power Ranger I grew up with.
In the 90s. If you were a kid of the 90s, you know who this guy is.
My
for
oldest
Sure.
grew up watching you, so
Nice.
he's gonna freak out.
Oh,
He'll
gosh.
be like, what? How did you get it? What was it? How come I wasn't there? What's going on?
Yeah, but not, I mean,
So
you've got
cool.
an impressive resume. I mean, you are not only the Power Ranger of 1993, you were also on the TV series, you're a voiceover master, and you're also a musician on top of this.
Yes, I've done a few things. Yeah.
A couple of things. Yeah, this resume is like this long. This
I
TV
didn't get to
is
get
growing.
my face on there, but I do have a couple cartoon
move.
characters.
Why isn't your face on there?
Where
Well,
are
we
you
gotta-
back
We gotta
there?
add that.
Where are you
We gotta
back
add
there?
that on there. So what's happening? What brings you to town right now?
Well, Collective Con, there's basically a bunch of actors, voice actors, people from video games and animation and TV shows that are just coming together, and people, fans of those things, get to go and hang out and meet them, and dress up if you want to. That's a big thing. It's like Halloween.
It's huge.
basically, on
now,
Halloween.
along with you guys, there are a ton of huge like stars that are going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
From the Walking Dead, I saw.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Stranger Things on Netflix, there's
Yeah,
a couple
that's
stars.
right, right,
right.
I mean, this is going to be an action-packed. So if you're a fan of all this stuff, this is the place to go.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know all the guests that are going to be there, but I know there are a few. I mean,
That's his
there's
job.
some
That's
of them.
A couple of them are back there. All right,
Yeah.
but let's talk about your band. You've got a
Yeah.
really cool band.
Oh, thanks.
So let's talk about your band for a
Dude,
little
you
bit.
guys are good.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
You guys are
Thank
kicking
you.
it.
Well, my band is Eyeshine. We're playing tonight around 6-ish. I don't really know exactly the time. It's around that time.
Around 6 at
Yeah.
the Morocco Shrine in,
Yes.
at Collective Con.
Yes, yeah, it's just going to be awesome. I don't. We've played here once before, I think a couple of years ago, actually at the first Collective Con. So it'd be cool to come back and see if people still like us.
They
You
will
left a
love
good
you.
impression.
What can we expect there? I mean, is this a traveling show? Is this something
This
you guys
is
kind of do all
well,
over?
there
or-
there are Comic-Cons all over the place
Right,
every single weekend, but this one I think is just here.
This is just Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's just Jacksonville. So yeah.
I want to have you do a voiceover
Oh
though,
my
because I was
gosh.
watching a lot
Okay.
of stuff, and people are really obsessed with you and your voice. I mean, if anybody knows your voice, and they
They're like
may know,
screaming
they
on the video
go
online. They're like,
nuts over this.
do the
So I want you to do a little voiceover. Can you do
Okay.
something for us? Maybe like hello.
Tell us a
I
couple
could do
characters.
Ichigo. Okay,
Ichigo,
well,
okay.
Ichigo, he's the guy in the orange hair back there. I don't know if you can see him back there, but Ichigo, he's a soul reaper, and he fights these. They're kind of like demons or hollows. But one of the things he does is he shouts.
So you're warning
Yes.
us.
So I'm warning you.
He does shout loud.
The microphone is here.
So microphone's there, so
aside.
look that way.
Right, okay, so this is one of the things he says right before he goes into battle. Burn! Time! So, yeah.
I like
Nice.
it. I like it.
That's great. I mean, how fun is that? And you've done voiceovers for like Star Wars video games.
have,
You've done
yeah.
voiceovers for all kinds of cartoons. I
Yeah,
mean, how
yeah.
cool is that?
It's awesome, you know, it's nice because, on camera, this is all I've got, you know, but then on video games and,
You can
and
go
animation,
for
I
it,
could be
whatever
whatever.
you
Yeah,
wanna
yeah.
be.
Exactly.
That's cool. Did you grow up loving anime? Is this something that was?
I just fell into it. I stumbled into it. Basically, I did an independent film, and the audio was screwed up, and I had to go in and dub myself. And as I was dubbing myself, the producer walked in and heard my voice, and was like, "Oh, why don't you come
Yeah,
audition
pretty
for this
good.
animation?" I was like,
Nice.
"Okay, sure," and it just fell right into it.
And how did you get the role on? Because you didn't do the first
Second
cast on the
season of
TV
Power
show,
Rangers,
but
right,
you came
yeah.
in and did the film, right?
Yeah.
The first film.
Well, I don't know all the details. Well, I kind of know the details, but
They were growing up. They were getting older. and
They
needed
were,
some-
yeah. There were 6 of them, and 3 of them wanted to see if they can get a better deal, and that didn't pan out. And
oops.
then, yeah, exactly. I was like, oh,
I could do
hello.
that. I could do it for what they were paying
Yeah,
you.
exactly. I was working at Taco Bell before that. This is fine.
That's awesome.
So it was an open audition. Were you in LA or where was this?
No, I was in Texas, actually in Dallas. They did a cattle call all over the place, nationwide, and there's about 4,000 people in Dallas, and actually 3 of us came from Dallas, the ones that they chose. Yeah.
That's cool. So
was
martial arts and all that was
Martial
part of
arts,
your-
back then it was important to, it was like in the newspapers, like you had to be a martial artist, a dancer, a gymnast, and I was a martial artist and an acrobat, so it kind of was perfect for me.
That's great.
Yeah, because you were in the
That's
Kung
cool.
Fu, right?
I was,
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
You
'cause
did look into me.
I know all about you. And he's amazing.
You didn't know she's
Isn't
already
that
a friend of
very-
yours
Yeah,
on
right?
Facebook as well.
Yeah, I'll find you on Facebook later.
This is fan club president.
Awesome.
Good
Awesome.
stuff, man.
So
Thank
glad
you
to
so
have
much
you.
for
Thank
coming
you,
by.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to
stuff.
see you.
All right, check out Collective Con this weekend at the Morocco Shrine Auditorium. You can find the list of guests and ticket information at collectivecon.com, or you can just ask Matt Pittman because he's got it all down.
Got the details.